visiting with head coach Stan Gouard after the Greyhounds' 118-85 win over St. Joseph's tonight. Coach, both teams were playing their third game in 5 days. You got 0 points from your leading scorer. How do you explain getting 118 points?
Well, our bench play stepped up tonight. 65 points off the bench. We had 25 assists versus 9 turnovers. We did a great job tonight of sharing the basketball. Our starters, they were tired. I mean, Reese, Tyree, and those guys, they played a lot of minutes over the weekend in the win at Bellarmine and the loss at Southern Indiana. And we knew going into the game that we had to play some other guys, and those guys who hasn't been playing as much did a great job of stepping up tonight and doing some good things, enabling us to rest some of those guys who played a lot of minutes over the week.
Mm-hmm. Well, you mentioned some of those guys. I mean, Jared Grady had 19 points off the bench, 7 for 8 shooting. You had Brendan McElroy with a double-double. A number of guys stepped up and made some plays tonight. Jordan Lloyd scored 15. Talk about what they brought to you.
Well, we had 7 guys in double figures, and that means we're sharing the basketball. That explains the 25 assists and 9 turnovers. But everybody tonight, I thought, contributed in a major way. I know Reese didn't score tonight, but he stayed engaged in the basketball game, was focused, did a great job of, not trying to force the issue. Really happy to see McElroy. He's, his past few games, he's been pretty good in terms of rebounding and picking up his scoring a little bit more now. Avery Harmon, of course, I think he had 1 turnover in the past 3 games. That says a lot from a point guard standpoint. And you can't overlook the play of Jared Grady. He's just playing with a great deal of confidence right now, and I'm really happy that he's where he's at right now with his basketball game. He's just been a spark plug off the bench, scoring the basketball for us well, and doing some great things. I think he and Jordan Lloyd are a great combination off the bench. When you have those 2 guys coming off the bench, you're pretty good, and they've done a great job to this point of coming in and making sure we don't miss a beat once they come into the basketball game.
Well, I'm sure one of the main things you were prepping for coming into this game was Cameron Bynes. He's the GOC's leading scorer coming in. He put up 27 points tonight. Talk about how he affected your game plan.
He can score the ball probably with the best of anybody across the board at this level. We knew coming into the basketball game that he was going to be the key to us winning the basketball game. At halftime, he had 20 points. And our challenge our guys at halftime to make sure he don't walk out of here with them. And my goal was 30 at halftime because he'd already had 20, and he scored 7 points in the second half. We switched the defense up a little bit. Our adjustment was to put McElroy on him and, limit his catches. When he drove the basketball the second half, we crowded him versus the first half. We didn't do a very good job. I thought Tyree's quickness was great, but he just shot away Tyree the entire night. And we put McElroy on him for the most part in the second half. We made him shoot over McElroy because he's so much longer. But it was a great team effort on the defensive end. We did a good job of making sure that, like I said, limiting his touches. And then once he drove, we ran another guy at him and made him get rid of the basketball.
All right, Coach. Well, congrats on the win. I appreciate the time.
Thank you.